Um, Today is day 2 of Kwanzaa, Kujichagulia, which means self-determination, so we're going to be doing a cooking activity. So the first cooking activity is to make tapioca pearls.
At the moment, currently, I've washed all of the seasoning and I've cut them up into smaller bits so that the machine will be able to handle it, the blender will be able to handle them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of vinegar in the blender, and then I'm going to start blending and just blend them as a mixed batch. So I've already put in, as you can see, I've already put in the Scotch bonnet peppers in there. I'm not playing with those things, they are hot. So in the UK, normally we would use chili peppers, which is a lot easier to manage. So I've put those in there. And the vinegar that I have is malt vinegar, but if you have the white vinegar, it works just as much. So I'm just going to set up a batch now to blend, and then have a spare container that I can put them in once I've finished one batch. So I've got my seasoning again that I brought across, and I've got a container that I'm going to put them in once I start blending. So I will come and show you part way through and then show you how I do the end result. Because of the fact that I'm using my UK appliances and the connection I have is just an adapter, it means that my blenders are not going at the full force that they would have if they had the right surge of current going through them. So I'm having to use 2 of them. I chop with this one and then I move over to purify with that one. But it's going fine. It's just taking a little bit longer and I have to put less in there than I would. And this is what it comes out as, where normally it should be a lot more purified, but this is fine. I can work with this at the moment until we get it up. Hopefully our next batch will be a lot more purified. And this is all that's left to be done, as well as the bit that's in that blender. When I get to the stage of bagging, I'll come back and show you the bags that I use and how I bag them and what they look like before I put them in the freezer. Give it a little bit longer pulsing and put them back in and just try to smooth them out as much as I could. And so we've managed to get it to this point. I do get it finer than that normally, but we'll have to just wait until the other batch. So I've bought some bags. I've not used these bags before. So this is the 4x7 bags that I've bought. So I'm just going to see what they look like fitting them in there. And then those are the bags I will then use to fill up. These are a lot smaller than I expected them to be, but that works fine. It means that I can put enough in there for a batch at a time, a use at a time, and then work from there. That's what one bag looks like, which is about a ladle spoonful, and that will then be the batch each time when I go in and need to use them. And I will just see how many bags I get out of this blend that I've done, and then I will show you that at the end. Altogether, I've managed to make these 2, 4, 6, 7 bags, and I've used some in dinner that I was making today, and I've got some left. I'm just going to pack that away for my dinner for tomorrow. So in all, I would have had 8 bags. So that's pretty much how I do it. So I will store those in the freezer and then just take one out whenever I need to use it, and either cut some off of it or use the whole one, depending on how much meal that I'm going to be prepping at any given time. So this is ideal for parents who have children who don't like to see vegetable seasoning bits in their food. It's also ideal to prevent your vegetable seasoning going off rather quickly, even when you have it in the fridge. And it also is handy for when you need to quickly make a meal and you don't want to be sitting cutting season up because you've already got it. Here you just take a piece off and use it. Some people put them in ice cube containers. I just put them in the bag because that's how I've done it all this time. So you can either put it in the Ziploc bags or anything that's convenient for you, really. At the moment, I've thought I would use these, which are similar to bags that they use to make sky juice. So those are the bags I'm using, and the sizes are actually handy, so it will work perfectly fine. Okay.
Mum's planting fufu.
And because I'm using partly ripe plantain, or it's close enough to ripe. So because that's what I'm using less water because it won't need as long time to cook as if it was green plantain. So
Your
we're just
hand
going to keep
seems
going
tired
to get
there.
it thick.
Is your hand okay?
My hand's fine.
Okay. The end result, that one here is plantain fufu, that one's cassava fufu, that's brown stew chicken, and that's curry.
And that's day 2. It's been weeks since we've come to Jamaica, and I have not had a single jelly since I landed. And normally we would be on the other side of the country in Portland, where you have jellyfish to one dog. However, I'm in Manchester, where there are jelly trees, but they're far and few between. And so I've received these, and it was such a treat. So I've had one yesterday, and I'm now going to indulge in another one, and before the weekend I'll have the third one. So this is my time to prepare and get ready for drinking these, because although I see them out and about and I could get them, it's just different, because you see those the vendors with them, but the sun is hot, they have these bags of it's just not the same feeling as when you go and get it picked from a tree and you can sit down and enjoy it. So here I go with my indulgence. This one is slightly harder. It's a bit hard to get access to. I think I might have contact. So, you just let me see. Sauce.
All you need now is a little mini umbrella and a lemon.
And we have liftoff. That is so awesome. That is awesome sauce. Eliona has decided to use my Kwanzaa gift before me. And so, what are you prepping?
Hash brown. I'm peeling and dicing the potatoes from there. So when I'm ready to the hash browns, I just need to make that.
Okay. And how are you getting on with it? But as I said, I'm looking forward to tasting.
I'm just going to keep doing this.